This is the Townzen property, and we're going to be doing recurring bi-weekly maintenance that's going to focus on pruning, removing weeds, and blowing out debris. So I'm in the far corner side yard right here. So there's some weeds in there. We want to make sure we keep all these planter beds nice and clean and blow out any stuff that gets into the rocks or on the patios. There's an area with a redwood tree. I'll point that out later on. This vine right here has years of growth on it. We want to keep it pruned regularly. Not when it's blooming. We want to let it bloom, and then after blooming we're going to prune it regularly, but don't go too far on the pruning because there's a lot of this dead wood inside there, and we don't want to expose that. Just kind of maintain it and keep it from encroaching on the pathway over here anymore. The patio is all pretty low maintenance here. We just want to make sure we blow everything away from the pool. There are the redwoods that I was talking about, and we just want to blow off the patio furniture and get all the debris away from the pool. In this planter bed, that's a work in progress, but we want to make sure we keep the weeds out of there. Make sure to blow these out as well. There's some weeds in the DG here, especially this area right here. The client said there's a Christmas tree. They're going to remove that, but we'll definitely need to blow that out, and on the first visit we'll knock down all those weeds and then spray it to make sure it doesn't come back. So some more of the lava rock here. In the courtyard there are some planter bed areas. We just want to once again keep that clear, keep the weeds out of there. A lot of desert type plants in here. We just need to remove spent and dead growth on it, like that. For example, that right there is a spent flower we want to remove. This Palo Verde is doing great. We just want to remove some of the lower branches to clean up the bottom, so the branches aren't laying down on the plant. So we want to pick up that crown, get it cleaned up underneath. The top looks really good right now. We don't need to do anything to that. There are weeds in here, so some weeds here, some weeds here. Right in here it looks like it's Bermuda growing in. On our first visit we'll do our best to pull out as much as we can. It's a very deep rooted weed, so we won't be able to pull it out completely, and then whatever is left we're gonna spray it and stay on top of it to make sure that it doesn't come back. There's some more flowering, looks like it's a cacti. As those flowers get spent, we're gonna cut them all the way down to the bottom so they don't look unsightly. This little area right here, so let's see, that is the property line right there. Yeah, so up to this post, this little area here, this shrub, we just need to come in and keep it from the house, putting it away from the house. There's some valves in there. We want to keep access to that. And there's this ground cover with weeds, so we'll pull the weeds out by hand and then just try to maintain that. And the ground cover, keep the ground cover from coming into this this lava rock, okay, and kind of keep it away from the house. Just keep it nice and tidy, and it definitely looks like it needs a good blowing off so that we get all that debris and spent growth off of it. In areas where the weeds are growing into the plant, we'll need to carefully pull that by hand. We might even have to dig it out a little bit with a trowel, just because, yeah, these weeds, they do not come out with the roots, so we will need to really be on top of that. Also, before I end the video, we need to pay attention to these joints right here. We don't want weeds coming in kind of like that. And then also the joints in the driveway, all the hardscapes, we need to treat the joints so the weeds don't grow through them. And that's it.